When evaluating return on investment, two crucial metrics come into play: CAGR, which is compounded annual growth rate, and IRR, which is also called as XIRR, which is extended internal rate of return. These two metrics are often used interchangeably, but they reveal distinct insights about your investments. In this video, we will decode the differences between these two essential metrics, and I will show you how to apply them. This is Arvind Varaganti, and you are watching the Personal Finance Coach. What is CAGR? CAGR, which is compounded annual growth rate, is a widely used metric in investing that measures the rate of return of an investment over a specified period of time, assuming a constant annual growth rate. CAGR represents the year-over-year growth rate of an investment calculated by geometrically averaging the returns over a specified time period, typically expressing as a percentage. Now I'll try to explain this with an example. Take this as an example. So in this case, let's assume I have an investment portfolio where I was asked to invest say $10,000 at the beginning of the say particular year, and if I was promised with the value of say $18,000 at the end of 5 years. So in this case, how do we calculate the CAGR? So this is the formula. I mean, don't worry, you need not memorize this particular formula. So I can share this particular Excel in my Telegram channel. You can download this spreadsheet from my Telegram channel. So here the formula is, look at this. The formula is B3 by B2, which is ending value divided by the beginning value to the power of 1 by B4. B4 is the number of years minus 1. So this says that my investment grew at the rate of 12.47% per annum on an average over a period of 5 years. So this is how you calculate the compounded annual growth rate. Now let's try to understand what is XIRR. Extended internal rate of return is a financial metric that calculates the annualized return on investment. It's a more accurate way to calculate returns than simpler methods because it takes into consideration the timing and amount of each cash flow. XIRR is specifically useful when there are multiple investments made at different times, such as probably a systematic investment plan. Now let me try to explain XIRR with some examples. Let me try to explain XIRR with a couple of different examples. Let me start with the first example. In this example, let's assume I have chosen an investment portfolio wherein I'm investing say $3,000 every month for say a couple of months. So maybe in this case, I have invested $3,000 per month for 20 months. And let's assume I was assured that I'll be paid say 60. In this example, say I have invested $60,000 and then I'll be paid $69,000 on say September 1st, 2026. So this is what is my XIRR. So that means in this case, whatever I have invested for 20 months. Yeah, for 20 months, my average internal rate of return is 16.91% per annum. I mean, this is not possible to calculate this percentage using CAGR because here you have multiple outflows and one inflow. So pretty much behind the scenes, it uses similar formula, but this is the formula. Here you can see XIRR and then open. I mean, I can just show you this, how to calculate this. So maybe you can just say XIRR, then open the bracket. When you open the bracket, now it's asking us to select the values. So I need to select all the values. Okay, and then comma. Now it's asking me to enter the dates. So now select all the dates. You can select from top to bottom or bottom to top, it doesn't matter. And then just close the bracket. You can just ignore the last parameter, enter. See, 16.91. So this is how you calculate your extended internal rate of return when you have multiple outflows and one inflow. Okay, but now you might have other scenarios wherein you might have, say, multiple outflows and single inflow. If you look at this, pretty much it's the same as this. I mean, this scenario is same as the first scenario, but in the second scenario, if you look at this, the difference is I have the multiple outflows, but I have different amounts. It's not same amount. So in some cases it's 3 months, in some cases it's 5 month. Okay, but I can still use the same formula. It's same formula. Formula is exactly same. Okay, but the amounts can be different. Now take a third scenario. Third scenario is multiple outflows and multiple inflows. Again, the dates and the amounts doesn't matter. So here, whatever the investment which you're doing, it can be maybe once in a month, once in a year, or even it could be irregular intervals as well. So in this example, I can see all the permutations and combinations in this example. See, I can see I have invested $3,000 for first 3 months, and then $5,000, and then $3,000, and then I got wherever you see positive. So that means I'm getting some money back from my investment portfolio. So in this case, I am getting, say, $10,000. Again, I've started investing 3,000, then I'm getting $5,000 on August 1st, 2026, and $50,000 on September 1st, 2026. So in this case, again, use the same formula. So you can see my internal rate of return, or average rate of return on my investment, is 20% per annum. So definitely XIRR is a useful tool to calculate your rate of return when there are multiple inflows or multiple outflows. Again, even if there is a single inflow and a single outflow also, where you are using CAGR, even in this case I can use XIRR. So now let me show that with an example again. So take this, let me copy this and show it here. So let's assume on 1st January 2025 I'm investing, say, $10,000, and then after 5 years I'll be getting 18,000. So after 5 years would be roughly, it will be on 1st of Jan 2030, I'll be getting 18,000. Okay, now let's see here. You can see the CAGR is 12.47. Now when I use the XIRR, I should be exactly getting the same percentage. Now let's see, let me get rid of all these things. See, the same formula, I can copy this. XIRR, comma, the dates, and then close the bracket, 12.47. Okay, so probably if you want to calculate your rate of return, you can directly go with XIRR, wherein it serves both the purpose, where when there are multiple inflows, multiple outflows, or single inflow and single outflow. In conclusion, CAGR and XIRR are two essential metrics for evaluating investment performance. While CAGR provides a simple and measure of annual growth rate where there is typically one outflow and one inflow, whereas XIRR offers a more nuanced view of returns considering the timing and magnitude of cash flows. Thank you. Thanks for watching my video. For interesting videos on personal finance, please do subscribe to my channel. And if you feel that you learned something new, please like and share. Thank you.